Obama, may Nunava, meet this America.
But I've been getting into like Spider and Free Cell.
What
as
is
well.
what is the difference between Klondike,
Are we going?
Solitaire? Yeah, why not? What is the
Okay.
difference between Klondike, Solitaire, and Free Mode? And
No, Free Cell and Spider.
what is Free Cell and Spider? What does that mean?
So Spider is like, so Klondike is just normal solitaire. That's what you picture.
Okay.
But Spider is like,
Why is it called Klondike?
I don't know.
Okay.
For sure, I don't know.
Yeah.
They make ice cream bars.
Exactly.
Um,
So what's
but
the
it's
deal with
like
Spider?
Spider. The cards are all black, and then you just they're stacked on top of like maybe 5 or 6 like blank ones, and then you just have to create like just king to ace down, and you have to rearrange them.
Okay.
And then if instead of like sliding through a deck to find the new cards, every time you want new cards, you apply one to each column.
Okay.
It's easier to see on like a computer or with the screen,
Mhm.
like or with the cards in front of you. And
So-
then Free Cell is like there's a section to where you put like the aces, like the 4 chunks.
Mhm.
There's another one, so there's 8 sections, and then you can get to put like it's like a bank. You get to put a card there to hold, and then you get to take it in and out, and it's a lot harder because you have to be smart about what you put in the bank and what you don't, and how you have to like work your way up the column instead of down.
Okay.
It's really good. I really understand why people get into this.
Yeah. What made you get into Solitaire?
I mean, I've always liked the solitaire. It's the mobile game of choice, but like it's not. There isn't like CIA suggestive programming.
Yeah, it's just cards.
Yeah, it's just cards. You're with your own mind. There's not like I watched a video of a hippopotamus the other
Okay.
day, and it was shitting and pissing
Mhm.
at the same time, but like its dick bent down up, so it was like a bidet spraying its own ass while
Whoa.
like yeah, but its tail was like flailing like a fan. While
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
peeing.
yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
So so it's just splattering its own piss just in a field while it's eating.
Yeah.
And then I watch this and I'm like, holy based. And I thought to myself, like, that's really bad response. Like, you're a bot. Like, the fact that you're talking like that alone. Like, to know
Yeah, I
people.
don't. That's like some Twitch shit.
It's worse. Well, I mean, there's Twitch stuff, but I know the Twitch stuff, but I don't say that out loud.
You
Unless
know
it's like
what's the
I
Twitch
don't
stuff?
say poggies unless it's explicitly joking.
Really? You don't.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you don't like go up to
I've-
your mom and you're like poggies.
I mean, I haven't done it. I should. I haven't done it to her, but like at the apartment complex, the really down in the dumps guy,
Yeah.
I would bully the shit out of him with Twitch terms, and he would get very incensed about it.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be a way for it to activate him and make him social. So I would do it. I would say that he's Pog and Monka S and all that shit.
Really? And it would work?
Yeah, he'd activate. He'd wake up.
Wait, who are we talking about?
The down in the dumps guy, the guy he went to school and did nothing. He didn't. Every time you invite him Friday night, be like, no, I'm staying in.
Oh.
Hey, you want to go? You want to go do this thing with us? No, nope. I'm playing Apex or whatever. So
Oh, the Jew.
yeah.
Yeah, you could have said that.
Well, I mean, I forgot. He exists in my brain as long hair and depressed. Like it's not.
Yeah, you haven't seen him, dude, right? You haven't seen him since he shaved his head, right?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him since before then. Like
You know what's crazy? He hasn't changed.
Of course. That's kind of the whole like why I'm playing solitaire. Like
Yeah. Yeah, you're changing, dude. You're looking at cards and moving them around. It's good.
I mean, I'm not. I am changing, but solitaire is an area in which I'm staying the
Are you
same.
changing physically? Are you experiencing changes in your physical body?
I am. I'm going through a second puberty.
Are you?
I actually am. Like,
Dude,
physically.
I kind of am too. I want to hear your side first, please.
No, I just like, like physically, not in the sense of like I'm getting like more pubes. That'd be nuts.
Yeah.
But um, I just like I'm physically more like I know like before you kind of live just like in accordance to what you want to do rather than what's good
Yeah.
versus like if you're watching like a TV show, you could go to bed, but you're just watching TV.
Yeah.
And if you were to just tell yourself like actually you know what, let's just brush our teeth, and then if we still want to watch TV, let's keep going.
Mhm.
But if you do that, you'll almost certainly go to bed because you're tired.
Yeah.
Now I can like know I'm tired and just go to bed versus like, hold on, it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, that
What do
is-
I do?
Yeah.
What have I done?
No,
I have to wake up in 4 hours. What have I done?
dude, I feel that. I'll be out like even last night. I went to. This is a whole different story, but like, not to derail this, but that idea of like once there's a certain time, like 11:30 rolls around, dude, and I'm just like, all right, this is too late. You gotta hit the hay, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just gotta go to bed.
Gotta go to sleep. So that's it. So
Yeah.
physically, you just recognize like you're more in tune with your body, basically.
Yeah, the same with like food. Just like looking at something and being like, I don't need that.
Dude.
Or just having a couple bites and just being like, I don't even need to commit to this. So
Nope.
I'm just gonna throw it away.
Just
I don't
throw it
need
away. Yeah, it's not good for you. Just get it out.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Yeah. My mother ass blasted me a couple of days ago. 'Cause I was like walking around the house and I was like, I just feel like shit every day. I don't know what's going on. She was like, when's the last time you had a vegetable? I was like, touche, mama, touche. Because this is the truth, dude. Today was the first day I actually like ate vegetables and I don't feel like shit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. But I've been noticing physical changes because of this molluscum contagiosum. I've had to grow out my bush. And initially it was like my skin was very irritated, as the fans know. But it has reached a certain length now that I think the irritation is going away. Which is cool. I'm a fan of
Turning
that.
to monkey.
Yeah, I'm looking a little hairy. Like, even my belly is hairy now, and my chest is hairy. But I've been plucking the whiteheads of the contagiosum out, and if you do it correctly, it immediately just blood spurts out.
So is this like heat up a screwdriver and poke, or is this like actual?
No, I'm just using tweezers to pull out like gunk.
Okay.
Like I sterilize the tweezers with alcohol, and then I pluck it out of the thing, and it just bleeds immediately.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It's quite gross.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure, man. I'm
I
sure
think it's
like,
okay.
awful.
But see, now that the irritation has gone down in my trapezoid, I'm now experiencing in my cum gutters like a rash. I
In
think
my
like a heat
cum
rash.
gutters.
Yeah, my cum gutters.
I don't have those anymore, dude. I've fallen to the wayside.
Oh, I'm. You know what's funny? I'm mistaking cum gutters for the sides of my pubic area. I don't
The
have
rolling
cum
hills,
gutters.
rather.
Yeah, no, I'm quite smooth on the belly at the moment. It's a never-ending battle.
Yeah, I mean I've accepted that like abs are, like there should have been a Bible story written about like the futility of pursuing abs.
Yeah,
Like I really,
it's hard, man. It's hard, and it's just not worth it.
yeah, it's not worth it.
You get small.
Yeah, you get small. You get if you want to be big, you have to use roids.
Yeah.
Like it's not,
I
and
don't
it's
wanna do that
it
shit.
doesn't even. like I feel like there's an objective utility to like big bicep, big back.
Yeah,
That's like evolutionarily ingrained. I think abs are just a psyop.
I think so too. I think it was a Calvin Klein psyop.
Hey, hold on. I gotta tell my family to shut up.
All right, man.
Fucking nonsense.
Yeah, I heard a
Just
laugh.
nonsense to the walls, and I'm just like I can't focus and think at the same time.
Nah, but
You
dude,
know, like, I'm too ADHD. Like my brain cannot fathom.
yeah. Nah, dude. So last night I was supposed to go to the King Gizzard concert.
In New York,
No, I was here.
that's
And
crazy.
yeah, and it was cool like for a little while, but I made the fateful mistake of inviting the fat
Yeah.
Iranian. And as soon as I did it, like I was sitting at home and I was just like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not because he's a bad person, but because I do bad things around him. And that's a me problem. It's not a him problem. I'm not going to put it on him. But he brings out the very worst of my addictions. And it's my fault. And so
I think it's like 60-40, 65-35.
I don't know, man. I really...
65 you, but I think there's some on him because it's like there is like it is 100% you reacting to the stimuli, but like the stimuli has to be responsible for its nature as well.
You think
know?
so?
Like, yeah. But I'm not casting a value judgment on like he's bad, but I'm saying it is his fault.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
because he doesn't have to do the things that he does. He chooses to do those things.
This is true. This is true. He was so to start off this story, excuse me, I picked him up from his home, and we decided that we were going to get some booze from the liquor store, so we went there, and instead of getting like a normal amount of alcohol, we got a 30 thing or a 20 thing of absolute shots that come in glass. I think it was 20.
A 20 rack of absolute
or
shots.
maybe 18 of absolute shots in like glass bottles. And that was $30. And then on top of that, I got a Jaeger, a little pint, and he got some like bottom shelf, like Dutch vodka bullshit. So as soon as that happened, I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And then of course, like, we're drinking on the way there, and then get to the venue and get to the parking lot, and we tailgate, and we're just getting fucked up. And by the time we like walked into the venue, I was like blacked out. He was blacked out in my car before that. And so like the show was cool, I guess. Like we stayed for like I think maybe 2 or 3 songs. But I think I mentioned this last time, but like the big venues, I can't get behind. I just can't hear it, and I guess I'm such like a music fag now.
No, I mean I get you. I went to a musical once, and it was nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was ESL. I was like, I can't understand what they're saying. Like it's
Exactly.
not that I'm not listening. It's like it doesn't sound like English. Like I can't hear them.
No, and like
I can't follow this show. I don't know what's happening.
Exactly, dude. So like where I was standing, I could hear like the synths, and that's all I could hear. Meanwhile, like King Giz is like a big band. It's like a 6-piece band, you know. And
yeah,
so like I see Joey playing the guitar, dude. I see Mickey playing the drums. I can't hear any of it. I can't hear any of it, and I'm like so blacked out. Like I'm like so drunk. And I woke up today. Well, we left like after like the second or third song because I couldn't hear shit, and we realized that we were 15 minutes away from the casino. So naturally,
You went to the casino.
I went to the casino. I lost like $200. I hit the mother of all potholes on the exit off that, and I couldn't see it because my AC in my car doesn't work. So my window was all fogged up, and my car smacked this thing like I hit a divider. So that was cool. I think you've been in the car with me when I've hit that before.
Probably.
And it sounded horrific, and I was just so drunk it didn't matter. And we went to the casino, and he won $1,100. So
Hey, you know what? Good for him.
that's what I said. But
Good for him.
I got home, and I woke up this morning with a note that was about over half a page. And it was just like,
Just the same old. This can't continue. This is not good.
yeah. It's like, why were you so afraid of experiencing this alone? Why do I have to invite these negative influences in my life?
I don't mean to laugh because it's like not nice to laugh. It's very like we're in a wheel.
Yeah.
We're in a samsaric hellscape.
Also, and then one of the guys that I work for catering, Eric, he's getting sober now from booze by just smoking weed. And then so
nice.
the follow-up line, and he's like a total booze bag, like complete alky. But my next line is, the fact that Eric is stronger than you should be a wake-up call.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
this whole fucking event should be a wake-up call.
Yeah, I think every day is a wake-up call.
Yeah, and then
if you're willing to listen.
Dude, it's just like continuing on this thing, because I was meditating every day. I got up to 8 days, and then yesterday happened.
Just destroy it.
Yeah, I just burnt it out. I didn't play guitar yesterday.
Yeah, just delete.
Yeah, and then oh, this is a good one. How many more instances will you sacrifice towards the idea of friendship and of quote friendship and of quote fun? So that was a good one.
Yes. How much longer will you postpone yourself and your development for the virtue of friendship? And not even the virtue of friendship, for the virtue of whatever this is.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever demon monster that is wearing the mask of friendship.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's. I'm not saying that he is necessarily specifically in isolation, but the group as a whole isn't friendship. It's just.
No, it's people with the same addictions.
Yeah, it's shared addiction that's being exercised in
in a group setting,
group consciousness.
Yeah, and therefore it's okay.
Actually, better word, just hive mind addiction. That's all of it.
Yeah, no. So then, of course, continuing on, while I might as well read the rest of this. It doesn't make sense. You have work tomorrow. You're fucked up. You haven't even opened the MacBook! ! And I still haven't. It's still sitting in the bag. I picked it up from the fucking wall like a week ago.
Yeah.
Or maybe a few days ago. And I still haven't opened it. What the fuck are you doing? Get your life together, man. Stop hanging out with these people. Stop fucking sacrificing your life for people who don't better you. Commit to Gash, girlfriend's name, and your family. Enough is enough already, or accept your own demise.
Yeah, that's a real kind of grim part of it, is that, like, if you, like, I watched a video earlier this week, and it's by this Chinese, like, philosopher chick on YouTube. She has this Kierkegaard video, and then Kierkegaard has this definition of despair. Which is like,
I think
despair is like the failure or refusal for a person to become themselves.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you face your own demise, because it's like, it's either you do this or you live in despair forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are your options.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. And you know what? Like I said, it's crazy because I meditated 8 days straight, and I was increasing the time each day by a minute. I had a system. I was playing guitar. I'm learning songs, and then that's just gone. And then I realized it's because, like, I haven't been drinking. Like, I just stopped, like, cold turkey basically, and then as soon as I get the opportunity to just relapse, it's full addict relapse. So I think I need to manage that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's entirely social.
Yeah.
There's no pressure to drink
No.
alone. There's no inclination. There's no like. Here's the thing: is like there could be like major, like pacing around the room,
Yeah.
anxiety, thinking
Yeah.
about texting chicks, but there's
Uh-huh.
no desire to do that drunk.
No. There's none of that.
There's none of that.
No.
But the moment that you hang out with other people, it's like, but hold on, wait a minute, beatbox time. Hold on.
I'm activating.
Yeah, I'm activated. This is fun, guys. I'm fun.
Yeah. I just did it really it pissed me off. Like I was mad. And then of course like I hadn't had a drink since we were at the concert. I was still fucked. So that's how much booze that like I had. I was still fucked up when I got home. So this is like 3-4 hours later, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go pull trig outside. I went outside. Of course it's a full fucking moon. It's like bright like daytime outside. I'm in my backyard. I got nothing to puke up. It's 4 hours ago. You know?
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood, yeah. It's not in my stomach. I'm puking like little bits of shit. Like little things of fucking... I was just like, dude, like, what am I doing? Like, why? I was just standing outside. Like, I was so fucked up. I went outside in my underwear and a shirt.
That's crazy.
I didn't even put fucking pants on. I just stood up and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go outside.
You're Winnie the Pooh. Mom, I'm Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, and I was just like, I was in the bush outside, and I was just like, what am I fucking doing? And then all today, I was just hungover as shit. I was just being dumb at work. My boss was like, you a little slow today, bud. Did you have fun last night? I was like, no, actually, I fucking... I actually got sad.
Bash your skull in if you keep talking. No, that's mean.
Actually, I got really sad.
You do? Oh, man. No, I know. The moon was nice. I got a dumbbell. Like, I have a 20-pound one. I got a dumbbell. I brought it in my backyard. I, like, not pretend, but, like, tried to use it as a kettlebell.
Nice.
And then I just, like, stared at the moon in my backyard.
Yeah.
It
It was very vibrant last night. Dude, it's been kind of crazy the past few nights. It was like fucking, I don't know, a couple days ago it was like orange brown. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, I think they call that, like, you know, the fucking supermoon, August, farmers, supermoon. They have fake names.
Like the equinox bullshit.
Yeah, equinox, blood.
Yeah,
you know.
blood meridian,
Blood meridian.
blood
moon.
and stool moon. Call your doctor moon.
Call your Dr. Moon. 1-800 call your Dr. Moon.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Fucking last night, and it sucked too because it was like, A, I couldn't hear them, and then B, I was like, maybe I couldn't hear them because I was so fucked up. I don't know.
That's probably part of it.
Yeah. And then I was just like, fuck, man, like that's my favorite band. You know?
Is it really?
And I just right now, you know? Like in terms of like modern bands, they're definitely my favorite modern band.
Yeah, the famous alive and touring and in their prime.
Yeah. And then it's just like, you know, it's like, what the fuck? I just wasted that. I wasted that opportunity because I was like, I didn't want to go alone.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only, like, legitimately, this might be, like, it's only wasted if you don't do anything.
Yeah. That's true.
If you do things, then it's actually incredibly valuable.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, this could be like a moment, but it's like, how many moments like this have I had?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how many moments have you had? Yes, but, you know, people, it's practice.
Yeah. I think one of our episodes is literally called I'm going to quit drinking, or I'm never drinking again.
No, for sure. Certainly. Right?
Yeah. No, it's terrible. It's really terrible, man. Because again, it's like, I don't drink unless I'm with these people. And now I finally understand where you were coming from, you know?
Yeah, I've felt this for like a year, a year and some change.
Yeah.
And like I've slipped up, but I think I'm on a good streak. I'm on like 8 months, I think.
That's crazy.
Something like
yeah.
that.
That's awesome, dude.
And like I was telling our buddy the other night, because he called me, and I was telling him, in an ideal world, I never drink again.
Yeah.
If things go right.
And
right?
what he's
like Rob Lowe talked about that. he went on. I think he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Rogan program,
To Joe
like
Rogan.
years ago,
To
back when the
JP.
show was good.
Yeah. I remember this actually. But go ahead.
And he quit drinking at like 19 or 21.
Yeah, I think he was like 19.
And then he was like, yeah, just like I'm 19, I'm a big actor, going to all these parties and blacking out every night. My agent has to be like, bro, we can't have you puking all over the place. It's like you recognize that you got to stop. Like you can't. Some things aren't for you. You're gonna destroy your life if you keep going.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it really feels, dude. That last line, like I wrote that, and I was like, as I wrote that, I was like, you're like Hemingway. But I feel that. I feel like if there's not a change, like I will just become like those who came before me.
And unfortunately, those who will inevitably be after us.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I just don't care. Like I woke up this morning, I was mad. I was like, I was just mad. You know what I mean?
yeah, because
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's where the real growth, where the signs of growth are, is if like you could not know. Like you could just be angry and confused, but you're angry and aware. And that's what will really mark like this person can now grow through this. Because I'm thinking about this with like I've been browsing like the NoFap Reddit. Because like the posts are just so funny, dude. Like it's objectively you're seeing like it's a disease.
Yeah.
And these people are so deeply ashamed of themselves, and this deep shame causes them to beat off. Because it like beating off the pleasure negates the shame, even if it's just temporary. So it's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
But the title post is just so funny. It's like one of them is just like every single time you jizz to a screen, you're telling your mind that you are an idiot. And it's just like paragraph of just that.
Oh.
Like if this isn't pathetic, I don't know what is. Think about it. But I've been thinking like the way out of this, or even just anything, like it isn't denial. You'll never get anywhere denying yourself, like through sheer willpower. You have to outgrow it.
Yeah.
And so like with the awareness comes the potential to outgrow it. And so that's where like change can actually, be.
Well put.
I mean, like, what do you, the main thing that kind of inhibits change, I think, is fear. And so it's like, if it's the fear of losing them, like, what's so scary about that?
Yeah. I think that's what, like, this morning, that's what I was thinking about, especially, like, I was in the work truck, and I was just, like, staring at my phone, like, I got a call about, like, a potential job offer and all this shit. At, like, a good place, not, like, a shit place.
Yeah.
I was just staring at that, and I was like, I have the opportunity to, like, change. Like, why am I, why am I, like, so tied? Why am I afraid to drop this negative part of my life? And I think it's just addiction to it.
Yeah.
Mostly. It's comfy.
It's comfy, it's familiar. It's also like they'll
always be there.
But they'll also, I feel like on some level, they'll kind of guilt you too.
All the time.
You want to get better, they'll guilt you.
All the time. I mean, I've experienced that already. Taking your approach where, like, I spent almost a month away from everybody. And as soon as I went back, immediate reactions, like, I'm just like, all right, dude.
But like, look who comes crawling back, or like,
yeah, shit like that. It's like, where have you been? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking pussy, like hanging out with your girlfriend, fucking pussy. I'm like,
many such cases.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Not even, dude. I didn't even I just been alone.
Yeah. No, the true way forward is a kratom and garlic oil diet exclusive.
I could do that.
Kettlebells 3 times a day.
Pavel Tsatsouline. Actually, do you want me to send you I have his book on PDF.
No.
No?
No. It sounds crazy, but I'm baby stepping it.
Gotcha. No. Take your time. Yeah.
Right now, it's just kettlebells to exhaustion in my backyard. Because if you do too much too fast, and you just like, I don't really want to do it.
Yeah, you burn out. Yeah, I feel that. I was gonna pick up boxing again, but it's fucking $200 a month.
Yeah,
That's
it's
that's
like unless
crazy.
you want to just like
For what?
you know
I'm
become
hitting a bag in a fucking basement. You know, I'm not sparring. I'm not gonna
it's
fucking
a
fight
it's a
anybody.
brotherhood.
That's fucking bullshit. The guy's a fucking ex-coke dealer.
He probably still is a current coke dealer.
Yeah, he's probably. I don't want to talk smack on the guy, but
I will talk smack. Yes.
he's a nice guy. It's just like fuck, man.
Yeah, no, it's it's a really like weird world of like so much of the planet is empty space, but space is the most expensive commodity in existence right now.
Yeah, yeah. The rent is. It just keeps
Yeah.
getting higher.
Like not even like just like rent of like an established like house because like that's the product, but like just land.
No,
Like, just
space.
being somewhere.
Any space, yeah. The
Yeah, just
cost of
space
space is
expensive.
crazy. It's getting to the point where people got to do side hustles, dude. I got a YouTube video today in my feed that had like 900 views, and there's this black dude in like an Amazon outfit, and he's like 3 side hustles that you can do while you work in 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And this guy was just explaining that he like bought wood from like Home Depot for like $230, cut it into pieces, marked it up with like a pen, and then you can sell it on Amazon.
He's drop shipping wood.
He's drop shipping like fucking wood. Like 2x4s, dude.
This is like if there's a greater sign of the end of an empire. I don't really like.
Dude, he's like, it's not illegal. You can look it up.
You know, like you know what that reminds me of?
What?
Like remember in high school when we read The Tale of Two Cities?
I didn't read that, but yeah.
There's a really kind of powerful opening scene of like it takes place in like either during the revolution or pre-revolution France,
Okay.
and so the people are starving. And it takes place with this scene of like there's a carriage going down the road and like a thing of wine spills out and breaks on the road and all the wine spills everywhere and
Yeah.
the peasants like flood to the streets and like
Ooh.
scoop it up with their hands and they try and get into the babies' mouths and just because like it's not food but it's something.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of calories and just the desperation. Like we're not there yet, but that's what this becomes.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. And this guy's like, I work 3 jobs. I feel fine. He just looks like shit. He's got dark circles under his eyes. He's in like a Toyota Avalon.
Yeah, no, it's.
And he's like, this is how we getting out the hood. I'm like, dude, no one's gonna make it. You're selling wood on fucking Amazon.
Yeah, it's tragic, dude. That's tragic.
Fucking selling wood on Amazon. A sandwich from the deli is fucking $18. Go fuck yourself, dude. Have fun with that.
This week has got me so kind of like hyped, but also bummed out. It's like remember like in the earlier episode, like we were saying like how Iran was supposed to bomb them like any day now.
Yeah.
They like haven't done it, dude.
No, they haven't done shit.
They haven't done shit.
I was talking to my dad about this today, actually. He was like,
Which is like really cool for them, because it's like the reason like their intent, like the U.S. and Israel is trying to bait them into a war, and
Yeah.
they know this, and so they're like, we're not gonna take the bait. You can do whatever you want, but we're not gonna take the bait. But it's just kind of the reason, like, they want to bait a war so bad because they're desperate.
Yeah.
Like they know that that their fellow countrymen are selling their soul on Amazon, drop shipping wood. It's insane, dude.
I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna happen with that, at least right now. It'll just be more Mossad bullshit to try and goad them into it. Eventually they'll have to act. There will be something that happens where they have to respond. You know? It's inevitable. But
I don't know, man. I mean, this is like I've been doing like deep Iran research, not just because like for this, but just like the whole country and region I think is like really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like Afghan history and like Iranian history is like really cool.
It is. No, I agree.
But like they don't like what Israel's doing, but Hamas isn't as like there's this whole psyop of like, fucking everything, like any support for the Palestinians is like, Iran backed psyop.
Yeah.
But Iran doesn't really fuck with them as much as they say they do. So like
In what way?
if like their real friends are in like Lebanon and Syria, I think.
Gotcha.
And like the Houthis.
Yeah.
But like they don't necessarily hate Hamas, but they're not like ride or dies so hard with them. If that makes sense. So like I don't think that they're interested in seeing them die, but I don't think that they're gonna really risk the devastation to the region for them.
For them, yeah.
Versus
any-
like if it was a Lebanon situation, it's like, all right, well, you mess with the boys, you get the shooters.
Yeah, they stand on business
Yeah.
over there in
Like-
Lebanon. Dude, I had good Lebanese food for my mother's birthday. A couple days ago.
She got bold and got Lebanese food.
Yeah, dude. Because we were going to actually go by your way to get those sandwiches that we used to get.
Oh, dude, nice.
Because I was like, she's never had that. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'll take you down there. And then at the last minute, she's like, nah, I'm going to try this Lebanese place instead. And, dude, I'm telling you, it was fucking gas. It was,
Yeah.
they had like we all got basically shawarmas. Chicken
Yeah, I was going to
shawarma.
say, it's probably a shawarma place.
Yeah. But she got like a shawarma plate, and there was like a oven roasted, or not an oven roasted, like an oven burnt bread. I don't know how to explain.
Was it lavash bread?
I think so. It was like kind of fluffy, but it had like herbs and shit on the top. And dude, fucking spread that through the hummus, tahini, and then a garlic paste that they had at the same time. Dude, it was great. It was delicious.
Yeah, no, back when I was in like my baking phase, like that was one of the breads that I tried to learn how to master.
That's crazy.
But I mean, you could still make it at home, but like you really need like a specific oven for it. It's kind of why
I don't
I
know.
put a pause.
No.
Because it's also like oven baking and like clay oven baking. Those are different skills. Like you need different knowledge of like temperature times and like placement of the thing in the oven and things like that.
And like different, I imagine, because it's like
it's
fire.
a totally different craft. I mean, they're both like learnable, right? I'm not saying one is like dastardly harder than the other, but they don't always like translate.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. But it was good, man. It was really good. I would, if we ever get a chance, I'd like to take you there.
Road trip.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited. But
Yeah, but I've been watching Dragonballz YouTube shorts,
nice.
and then that got me into watching like, for some reason, like full cut, like whole Dragon Ball Z arcs are being spliced together into like movies
Okay.
and uploaded to YouTube, and like the algorithm's like pushing them. Like you'll find 5 hours of just straight Dragon Ball Z episodes that are cleanly edited that has like 1 million views.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like-
But I've been watching it, and like Dragon Ball Z is like a really underrated. Oh, not underrated. It's a very popular show, but like when you zoom out and kind of look at it broadly, it's like a dog shit show. But if you like look into its message and the way the characters are written, it's actually like kind of good.
Yeah.
Like dynamics, yeah. And it's interesting. Like so the main purpose is like, or the main plot, I guess, is like it's boring. It's they're fighters on Earth, aliens come, and then they're like, oh no, we gotta defeat the aliens or else Earth will be destroyed. And then they beat the aliens, and then like more aliens come, or like we want revenge because you killed our friends. And then it's like, oh wait, we have to fight these new aliens now. And then they do this like 5 times, and that's the show. That's the show. It's very repetitive. It's like, okay, and then in between aliens, like they train, they get stronger. But the main premise of the show is like it's really good for kids. It's that no matter how strong you think you are or how good you think you are, you can always get better.
Yeah.
You should always try to work hard at getting better and, you know, beating yourself and all that. Like
That's
a
awesome.
major character demise, like a major thing that affects some of the characters that creates problems is like they get too cocky in their own strength and then they lose. And then, oh no, Earth is in danger. You know, Gohan lost. Fuck.
Shit. Gohan, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. So Gohan is Goku's son, and but Gohan, he in terms of like raw potential is the strongest person in the show.
Okay.
But he's like a pacifist. He doesn't like fighting. He's just really good at it. And so, but he gets kind of spurred to fighting through like emotional outbursts. So like he'll see his friend die or something, and then he'll just like, you know, beast mode, Harambe activated, and then he'll start, you know, beating the shit out of somebody.
Nice.
But he'll want that person to suffer because he's just angry. And then he'll drag the fight out, and then some plot thing will happen that will bridge the gap in their strength. And then now Gohan loses because he dragged the fight out. Versus like if you just, you know, didn't think that you were hot shit and that you could do whatever you wanted, you didn't toy with people,
Yeah.
you could have saved the planet, it would have been fine.
I see. Okay, I recognize the message. This is good.
Yeah, but there's just like when you're a kid, you don't really kind of realize things, but there's really nonsensical elements of the show. Like so
what?
like if we take Gohan's childhood, like his dad recognizes from an early age that he like doesn't really want to fight, so he kind of wants to give him like a normal life. His mom makes him get good grades, so he's just like a fucking little pussy kid.
Okay.
Then Goku's brother comes, the first of the aliens.
The first of the aliens.
Yeah, and then but at this point in the series, like Goku's brother's like really weak, but Goku and everyone on Earth is also like pussy shit weak.
Nice.
And so, Goku has to sacrifice himself so that his brother can die. He basically he puts him in like a fucking full Nelson,
Okay.
and then he has a green alien on Earth named Piccolo. He has Piccolo basically.
Is that the party
shoot up-
pooper guy?
Yeah, no,
Oh. Alright.
no. So later, they go to Piccolo's home planet, and then
Oh, okay. I see.
and then they meet like an elder, a grand elder, and then that's the party pooper guy. But Piccolo has to do like a magic beam missile that like shoots them both in the heart, so they both die. But during the fight, like Gohan he's like 6 years old. He sees his dad getting the shit kicked out of him by his uncle, and then he's like, "No, you don't fight my dad!" And then he like headbutts his uncle and like actually hurts him. And then Piccolo sees this, and he's like, "This is interesting. This kid has potential. This kid has power."
Yeah.
And so Goku's dead at this point. Goku's dead, and then he's like, "You're gonna live with me now. We're gonna live in the woods. I'm gonna teach you how to be a fighter."
Nice.
He's like, "I'm taking you away from your mom. We're gonna live in the middle of nowhere." And then he like has him kill dinosaurs and shit. And then he just beats. He's like a 35-year-old like adult green alien.
Yeah.
And then he's just like abusively training. Like all of the scenes have Gohan with like a black eye, like swollen face, like, you know, just living in the woods but with like no shelter,
Nice.
just making him into like a hard little kid. And then like the Goku is, meanwhile he's dead. He's in heaven, like doing push-ups, getting swole to come back because like they're gonna get the Dragon Balls and wish him back to life. But just Goku's like this deadbeat dad that's like dead for most of his kid's childhood, just training it on the Sigma grind set in the afterlife.
So he can come back and beat the fuck out of his brother.
Isn't there so? No, just to come back to just beat more aliens.
That's
Because
it.
like what?
Oh,
well,
because
what
his brother's
happens
dead, right?
is so like his brother's name is Raditz.
Raditz?
And
Like,
Raditz is part of this like alien space cartel.
all right.
And
I'm tracking.
yeah, the cartel goes around and like loots planets. And so Raditz dies, and then like
Yeah,
the other
fuck
people in
Raditz.
his unit, they sense this and they want to go investigate. So more aliens come in like a couple years. I think they get some kind of wind of it that a couple more aliens are gonna come in a couple years. Be ready. And so Goku's training in heaven to eventually come back to fight the new aliens. Right?
It's kind of sick.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going, dude. This is insane.
Okay. So the new aliens come. They body everyone. They kill everyone. Essentially, they're monsters.
Yeah.
But there's dumb because like if you kill Piccolo, like so the reason why the Dragon Balls exist is because they come from Piccolo's planet.
Okay.
And they're like tied to his life force. And so if you kill Piccolo, Piccolo dies, then the Dragon Balls stop working.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they get there, they don't know this, and they just kill Piccolo. And then they're like, I think they wanted to come for the Dragon Balls as well, because they want to get like immortality or whatever.
Gotcha.
And so the part of this new aliens is Vegeta. This is when Vegeta comes. And so Vegeta kills them all. They have no more Dragon Balls. Vegeta and Goku fight nearly to the death. Vegeta almost dies. He, like a cuck, crawls into his little space pod and then flies back to Cartel HQ to get healed.
Fucking pussy.
Yeah, he's big pussy mode. It is not a good showing for Vegeta. But so on Earth, they don't have Dragon Balls, but everyone's dead.
Nice.
So they decide to go to Piccolo's home planet to get new Dragon Balls to wish their friends back. And then they go to that planet, and then they meet. That's where you see the party pooper guy.
Ah.
And
And then does he give the Dragon Balls to them?
so what happens is on that planet is Gohan. So they get a spaceship. And Gohan, Goku's best friend named Krillin, who's
Krillin?
bald and like 5'2".
Sick.
I think he's supposed to be like a Shaolin monk, and he's like really weak, but like they just have him around because he's funny.
Okay.
And then a chick who's like a Silicon Valley, like she's really smart and like has infinite wealth. Her name's Bulma, and so she comes to like because I think her family made the spaceship,
Okay.
and so they're on this planet. They get there thinking that it's just going to be fine. They're going to talk to the village elder, get the Dragon Balls and leave. They get there. The HQ cartel has heard about everything, and they're on this planet too looking for the Dragon Balls. So it's just this weak dude, a little kid, and this chick now against like actual like cartel savages,
Nice.
like alien cartel savages. And so they have to like really sneak around this island, make sure they don't get caught because they'll be killed.
Gotcha.
Vegeta goes to this planet as well because he hears about it from like his little healing space pod. And he goes and he wants Dragon Balls too, so he goes there. And he goes on like a revenge mission. Because one thing about like the race that like Vegeta is like if they get brought to the brink of death, when they heal, they're like that much stronger.
Ah, okay.
So that's how they like get stronger in the show. It's like if after each fight they get the shit kicked out of them, then they're swole. So Vegeta's way stronger because Goku beat the shit out of him. So now he goes and everyone in his unit that he didn't like, he just fucking kills on the planet.
Sick. Based
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Yeah, and there's like, so the Gohan, they go to this little village. They meet this dude named Dende, who like we can call Little Green.
Okay.
Little green alien. He becomes their friend, and he introduces them to the Grand Elder, who he like a Weinstein. He says like come forward, puts his hand on his forehead and like gives them power, gives them like energy, and then they get like stronger so they don't like die if they get caught.
Do they spit or swallow the energy?
That
was a joke, folks. That was my first joke.
I'm here all night. No, I think Krillin probably swallows. But Gohan,
Yeah, he's not.
but
So they get the energy from this guy. He touches the forehead.
yeah. So then they have like Gohan is smart. Like he hides a couple Dragon Balls under like in like an ocean or whatever. He hides.
That's good. It's a good hiding spot.
Yeah, and then while this is happening, Goku is on like a separate spaceship flying to the planet.
So Goku is out of heaven at this point, or is this
So
pre-heaven?
Goku somehow was able to like I don't know. I don't think he was wished back to life, or if he was. He either got wished back to life before Piccolo died and was on his way to the planet, or he like walked from heaven.
Oh no, that's cool.
Like
Yo, God, I'm done
possibly
with being
just
dead and
walked from
shit.
heaven.
I'll be right back, God. I'm going back.
Yeah, like legitimately, yes. Like it's very possible he did that.
I'll be back in fucking whenever.
Yeah. So Goku eventually like just before, like so Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan team up, because Vegeta's like we need all the help. Like they're gonna kill us if they find us. There's the head dude. His name's Frieza. He'll kill all of us. He's way too strong. There's a dude named Raccoon.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like there's something called the Ginyu Force, and they're like a dance troupe of like the elite fighters of the cartel.
Okay.
And one of them's named Raccoon, and he like beats the shit out of Gohan. But then like just minutes before Gohan like dies, Goku comes and kills Raccoon. And there's an Australian dude named Jace who dies. No, I think
Why did Jace die?
I think Goku like spared him because like Jace tried to run away, but Vegeta killed him instead.
Ah.
And then there was like this monologue from Vegeta of just like, listen, dude, like you cannot be merciful with these people. Like I know that's how you do things on Earth, but they would not have spared you or your son the way you did them.
No.
Like if we're gonna survive this, you have to change.
So then now Vegeta's a good guy.
Vegeta isn't he's not a good guy, but he's realistic.
Gotcha.
And that's why I kind of said some of the characters are good in that he provides like a realistic perspective to like the situation. Because he doesn't care about them. He just wants the Dragon Balls too. Like he's not, and he just doesn't want to die. But so eventually, Frieza fights Goku. Frieza kills Krillin, his best friend, and then Goku activates. He becomes Super Saiyan, and then kills Frieza. Frieza, being a crazy person, decides, you know, if I'm gonna lose, he's like Israel essentially. He's like, if I'm gonna lose, I'm just gonna destroy the planet.
Nice.
And so he like splinters the planet in half and like shoots like a nuke into the core for it to explode.
That's good.
Yeah, and so like Goku just barely escapes on a space pod that he just randomly presses the buttons to just get out of here. Like he doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah.
And so he just wanders into space. And then Gohan, like while Goku was fighting Frieza, he told Gohan, like, listen, get Piccolo, get everyone, get out of here. Right? Like, this is not, I'm going to handle this. You just go home.
Okay.
And then so Gohan is, I think they took Frieza's ship, maybe, and got out. So they're heading through space home. Goku's like nowhere to be found for like a good couple years.
Shit.
Yeah.
What did he do? What did he just beat off?
No, he went to a planet I think called Yardrat.
Yardrat. Okay.
Yardrat, and these people taught him how to teleport.
This show sounds awesome, dude.
They taught him how to teleport, and it's called instant transmission. So if he just touches his forehead, he can just teleport to any place that he's like ever been to.
Yeah.
But he doesn't teleport back to Earth. He takes his spaceship back. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was like, why not just TP?
Maybe it's too far.
RTB for resupply. TP back to base.
Yeah, he could have, but he did. And then so
TP home.
He gets back, and then we're like halfway through the show, right now.
Okay.
And then this is the part, like, I didn't watch the previous. I watched, like, a movie starting from this point. Goku gets back, and then there's a dude from the future who, he goes by the name of Trunks.
Trunks, huh?
Trunks has pink hair and a sword, and he can go Super Saiyan as well, but no one knows who he is.
Okay.
And then so Frieza and his dad, like a true beta male, he comes back with his dad to Earth for revenge because he wants to kill Goku. And then like Frieza, he got like chopped up, so he has like android body parts on him. They like Frankensteined him back together with like, you know, the side of an air conditioner.
Nice.
Um,
Man is half man, half HVAC.
yeah, half man, half refrigerator. And Trunks kills him instantly.
Of course he does.
And
Fucking
then
bitch.
Trunks tells Goku, like, listen, I'm from the future. In 3 years, there's going to be androids that come that kill everyone. You're going to die. The only one that's left is Gohan. So I need you and everyone to train so that you have a chance to beat them. And then Goku's like, dude, no way. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Yeah, exactly. Like, all right. Like, no real fear or urgency or fucking. And then so 3 years go by. So I think Trunks goes back. He gets in his fucking
Time machine.
his time machine, the little spaceship. And so he's actually the son of Vegeta and Bulma. And so that's why he's able to go Super Saiyan.
Ah.
Yeah, and so he goes back 3 years later. They fight the androids. There's more androids than Trunks predicted, and the androids beat their ass. the androids win. And this kind of shows like the cockiness I was saying before, like Vegeta, since he was able to become Super Saiyan, he's like, there's no way I'm gonna lose some fucking robots, dude. What the fuck you think this is?
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking jacked as shit, dude.
Yeah, he's like, because like Vegeta's also, he's like the prince of the Saiyans, like that's his race. He's like the prince. He's like, I'm royalty. I'm a prodigy. I'm not gonna fucking lose.
I'm the shit, bitch.
Yeah, this girl android breaks his arm, beats his ass.
Damn.
Hard. And then he just has a little temper tantrum of like, my pride, my fucking flies away. But then there's a fifth android that comes out of nowhere. And he's like this fucking grasshopper thing with like a tail that like eats people.
Okay.
It becomes like a python, like it just like it absorbs you, like sucks you in. And then his name is Cell, and then he has the cells of all the fighters. So he's like DNA from Vegeta, DNA from Goku, DNA from Piccolo. So he has all their abilities. He has intel on all of them. And his whole lore is he wants to become like the perfect being.
Okay.
And so he has this like tournament of like, we're gonna decide who's a perfect being. Whoever can beat me wins. And if you lose, I destroy the planet. And he gets to become his final form by like absorbing the other androids. Like he eats them.
Okay.
And there's like a little mini like race against like, we have to stop him. We can't let him eat the other androids. And then he does because the show.
Of course. Gotta keep the plot going.
Yeah, but so they have this thing called the hyperbolic time chamber. I don't know if you've ever like heard memes about this.
No.
But it's basically like you could go in and then like one day in there is like 3 years or something.
Okay.
Like 1 day is like in our world is like 3 years in there. So you can go in there and then train like with minimal time loss. And it's like an empty, infinite void when you walk in. It's like white, like there's nothing.
Okay.
And then so they all take turns. They all go in. Goku and Gohan, they go in, they get out. They're really, really like kind of nonchalant about things. Like everyone's kind of worried, like, are we gonna beat this guy? Goku's like trying to scare them, being like, yeah, I don't think I can win, but like we're gonna try. Like, and everyone's like, you realize this isn't a game? He's like, this is fine. And so they get out. They have like maybe 8 days till the tournament, and then he's just kind of like, Gohan, like, you want to go fishing? Let's hang out with your mom. Let's just take it easy until the tournament. It's hilarious. Like he's just hanging out with his kid.
Yeah.
And then they fight, The day the fight comes, Goku fights. Midway during the fight, he's like, "Yep, I'm not gonna win this, so I'm tagging in my son, tagging my 11-year-old son." And then everyone thinks that Goku's the strongest. So they're like, "No, I want to fight you. Like that's not how this works." And then he's like, "Dad, I'm 11. Like, please don't make me go in there." He's like, "You're gonna do fine, son." And then he just gets his ass beat. He just gets his ass like hurt, like hard.
Yeah.
But Gohan's a pacifist. And then there's one other android, Android 16, who he's a ginger, he has a mohawk, he loves nature. Like he like had a moment with like the birds where like landed on his finger, and he was like, "I love nature." Like it's just a real human Blade Runner moment where the android was human. And then the android tries to like full Nelson Cell and then like activate the nuclear bomb that's in his chest.
Yeah.
But while Android 16 was like getting maintenance done, Bulma took out his bomb, so it didn't work.
Ah.
So Cell killed Android 16, and then seeing the android die caused Gohan to go into like a violent rage, and then he activated in a series in which probably like many anime music videos, got footage from.
I see.
It's a very historic moment in the show. He activates, and then he starts beating Cell, and then Cell gets like scared. He's like, "Oh, this was not supposed to happen. I was not supposed to lose."
Yeah.
But then Gohan's like dragging the fight out, and then Goku's like, "Dude, finish this. Like you can't. Like he's gonna get stronger than you. This is not like because Piccolo has the ability to regenerate, and since Cell has Piccolo cells, he can regenerate too. But since he also has like Saiyan DNA, if he gets hurt and then regenerates, he's that much stronger. So if you drag the fight out, he gets stronger. So you can't do that. And so eventually, Cell gets stronger than
Gohan.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking stupid. Cell gets stronger than Gohan, and then starts beating him up a little bit, and then it's like, oh no, it's maybe Jover. But then they somehow Gohan maybe fucks him up, but then Cell's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a pussy. I'm just gonna self-destruct, suicide the planet since I lost. And then, so while Goku was dead previously, he traveled through heaven to this like god's residence named like King Kai. Like there's different Kais. They're like gods of the world. And so there's King Kai, Supreme Kai, and King Kai lives on this planet that's like the size of like a neighborhood.
Okay.
And then you can just like walk around it. Like the planet's so small.
Yeah.
And he lives with like a cricket and an ape. And he
What the fuck?
Yeah, the show rules. And he speaks with like a crazy lisp. And then so Goku is like, well, if he's gonna blow up the planet, like I gotta get him out of here. So he touches his like stomach, like he inflates like a Willy Wonka balloon cell before he explodes. So he touches his Willy Wonka body and then TPs him to King Kai's house to explode. And then so they all get nuked there. And then King Kai's like, what the fuck's the matter with you? Like, why would you do this? And he's like, well, I didn't know where else to go. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the ape's name is Bubbles.
Bubbles. Nice.
Bubbles, and the cricket's name is Gregory, I think.
Gregory.
Gregory. And then Goku, being the deadbeat dad he is, he's just like, listen, like, I think I'm just gonna stay dead. Because the Earth seems to be safer if I'm just dead. People don't want to come here and kill me.
Yeah.
And then
that's so
meanwhile,
real.
Like Goku's wife is pregnant with another kid.
Oh no.
It's named Goten.
Goten.
Goten, yeah. And so Goten basically grows up with no dad. It's kind of crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah. There's one more arc in the show, but I don't really know it as well. Like I didn't watch it.
Gotcha. Yeah, because you watched this like as a child, right?
Yeah, and then eventually like it didn't, like the show aired in like the late 80s, early 90s. So not all episodes would be like aired. Like they just aired some of them.
Yeah. And it was like
So like the
mixed
later
up.
ones, I didn't I didn't watch, but that arc 2 is kind of like seen as like bad in terms of the overall show. Like a lot of people say if it ended like where I like with the Cell arc, the show would have been viewed a lot better.
Yeah, then it's fine. Yeah. Well,
But
dude,
the show,
that was fucking entertaining.
thanks, man. No, it's like really. There's a reason why like it's the global fucking powerhouse show that it is. Like
Yeah.
especially for its time, it was really good. But if it came out today, it probably would do very badly because it's objectively kind of mid. But
Yeah, but it came out before all this other shit came.
yeah, and also like a lot of shows are like inspired from this. Like,
Yeah.
you could watch other shows and definitely see that Dragon Ball Z influenced them.
Fuck,
But-
man.
Yeah, there's also like there's one like in the early 2000s, like you can't do this shit anymore because like YouTube is a lot bigger and people like copyright is more enforced. But like there's these people, they would do dubs of like animes,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this one group of people they're called Team 4 Star, and they made this really tremendous like Dragon Ball Z dub of like the whole show, and then they eventually adapted it to like they made the characters their own with their own inside jokes. Like they rewrote the relationship between Vegeta and his son to be like really funny.
Nice.
Like the little green alien, they called him Little Green, and so like in my brain, like he's Little Green, like he's not fucking Dende.
Yeah.
They made like Little Green like almost like creepy, pedophilic, and gay. It was really like it was awesome for the time. It was like early YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
I can imagine. It really. It
yeah,
made
it's
the
like
show.
and it's like big. Like each video would get like millions of views.
Yeah.
It's like part of like people who watch the show know about the dub as well, and they acknowledge the jokes from the dub.
That's cool, man. I like that, dude.
Yeah, but I imagine I talked this way over into the
Nah, dude.
into the end
107.
zone. 107, dude.
Yeah, dude. You hit it like a fucking gentleman to the finish line.
I'm made for broadcasting.
This guy's a fucking legend.
Made for it. Yeah,
Nah,
but
dude,
I
that was
basically I said like
entertaining as
easily
fuck.
300 episodes though of content.
Yeah, I believe
More.
you. That's because that's the only other thing I've heard is like there's just so much filler.
With this show, there isn't filler. Naruto, there's filler. One Piece is filler, but Dragon Ball Z, it's just. I mean, there's probably like dialogue that they go through that's probably annoying, but like I don't
Yeah.
remember there being like beach day.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think more of like it'll just be a fight the whole time. Like-
Some episodes will probably be that,
Yeah, but that's
but
not.
there's
that's
some
not
shows that are
frequent.
crazy to where they'll be in a war, and then the next episode's just like beach day,
Yep.
spring break. It's like what?
That's why I stopped watching One Piece, dude. I got through the first season, and it was like fucking, and then all of a sudden it's just gay shit. It's like, dude, all right, I can't watch another 800 episodes if like half of it's gonna be beach day.
Yeah, it's Family Guy. That's what it is.
Yeah,
You can't expect like actual like
I fucking love Family
development
Guy.
of character. I mean, allegedly there is. People say that there is, but I think
I
it's
should
just
hope
Family
so.
Guy.
After fucking 1,000 episodes, some sort of fucking character development happens.
Yeah. Have I ever talked to you about Bleach?
Yeah,
Bleach that's 500 episodes. There's filler with that one, but that one has like really good world building.
yeah.
Like I would say it's probably superior to Dragon Ball Z or Naruto in its world building.
I remember our Indian friend really liked that one.
Did you really?
The Air Force guy.
I know he liked One Piece, but I don't think he liked Bleach.
Or maybe
I
I
could be
remember you
wrong, but-
talking to him about it. Maybe he hated it.
Maybe. I mean, I know he likes Naruto and he likes One Piece, but
Yeah.
Bleach is typically like not as big. Like out of that chunk of anime, like it's like number 4 in terms of the popularity list. I think it's still big, but it's not as big as
Yeah.
the other ones.
Well, fucking Thanks, dude. That was
No
probably
problem.
way more
For
entertaining
more
than
anime updates,
Yeah,
listen
dude.
next week.
x.com/gas show. Tune in next week for the next and final arc of Dragonballz.
Dragonballz. Dude, they're still making it. Can you believe that?
I can, yeah. They're still making South Park, man. Still making The Simpsons. This shit'll never die. It just keeps going as long as it makes money.
Yeah, as long as it makes money. I mean, are we still going?
No, I can cut it off.
No, I say I don't want this to be. This is like
Alright.
we already did the outro. Like
Yeah,
there's no need.
yeah. Goodbye.